Good morning friends, welcome back. Myself Kukreja Rahul and today we have to learn about the lines and angles. Okay, in the previous session we already learned about the chapter number 6 and exercise 6.1. Okay, for the exercise 6.1. Okay, now we have to learn about the now exercise 6.2. For the exercise 6.2, first of all I have to give you the some basic concept related to the exercise 6.2. Okay, and which kind of the method we have to use in the exercise 6.2 we have to learn in today's session. Okay, so first of all we have to move for that concept. I'll give you the one theorem. Okay, we have to solve one theorem, that is vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay, we have to solve that, how to vertically opposite angles are always equal, and we have to solve them, and that's a theorem 6.1 that are already given in your textbook. Okay, we have to solve them first, 6.1 theorem, and after we have to move on for the basic concept of the exercise 6.2. Okay, okay, so let's start. So now standard 9. Okay, and today's topic is lines and angles. Okay, clear? Now first of all we have to learn about the theorem 6.1 first, that is theorem 6.1, that is my if two lines intersect then the vertically opposite angles are equal. If two lines intersect each other, then vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, that is your theorem 6.1. We have to prove that first of all this theorem 6.1. Okay, for this theorem, first of all, that is given, that is if two lines are intersect each other, that is in that means in given there is a two lines are given. Okay, in the question there is a two lines are given, that means I'll draw that two lines and both of them line intersect each other, C and D. Okay, here is a point angle, here is the intersecting point O. Okay, so given that AB and CD are two lines intersect at O. Okay, so now we have to prove what we have to prove, that is to prove vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite, that is AOD is equal to BOC, that are vertically opposite angles. Okay, AOD is equal to BOC. Okay, and second one is AOC is equal to BOD, this vertically opposite angles. Okay, this two vertically opposite and this two vertically opposite. Okay, and the second thing we have to prove that AOC is equal to the BOD. Okay, clear that? We need to prove this one. Okay, so now we have to go for the proof. Okay, so in the proof, AB and CD are two lines are given in the question, so I'll move for that. There is AB and CD two lines. Okay, therefore AB is a straight line, therefore angle AOD plus angle DOB. Okay, angle AOD plus angle DOB forms 180 degree, that is linear pair. That's my linear pair. Okay, angle AOD plus DOB, sum of these two angles forms 180 degree. Okay, clear? You can see that. Now if I'll take CD as a line, so therefore AOD and AOC also make a 180 degree. Okay, AOD and AOC, both of them also make a 180 degree. Okay, because of this CD is a straight line. Now therefore I'll write AOD plus AOC is equal to 180 degree. That's also linear pair. Now we have to solve them. Okay, now we have to solve them. Now first of all, both of them are equal to the 180 degree. Okay, both of them are equal to 180 degree. That means value of the both of this equation are equal. Okay, so I'll take this equation as a 1 and I'll take this equation as a second 2. Okay, so from equation 1 and 2, that what things we have to do, that both of the equation are equal. So therefore AOD is equal, AOD plus DOB is equal to AOD plus AOC. Okay, clear? Now in the both of the equation are equal and there is equality. Now in the both side AOD are common, that means both of them are equal, so we have to do cancel it. Okay, we have to cancel them. Now remaining numbers are DOB is equal to AOC. Okay, I have to prove that DOB is equal to the AOC. One of them are I got. Okay, one of them I got. So similarly second one we can do that. So I'll write that similarly we can prove that AOD is also equal to the BOC. Okay, and after we have to write hence prove. Okay, clear? How do I cancel this? You know that I'll take two equations, that is 3 plus 4 is equal to 3 plus x. Okay, I'll take this equation 3 plus 4 equal to 3 plus x. In both of them 3 are same, so I can cancel it and I can cancel out that. Therefore my value of x is equal to, that is 4. Okay, that we can do it. Okay, that we can do. If there is a equality and if there is a from the both of them equation, okay, there is the same value you have to see, then you can cancel it. Okay, this is your theorem 6.1. From this theorem we can prove that vertically opposite angles, that is AOD is equal to BOC and AOC is equal to BOD. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay, now we have to go for the concepts that is used in exercise 6.2. okay, that concept are related to the parallel lines. Okay, so here my concept that is, if two parallel lines are given, here two lines are parallel and one of them intersecting line are one of them third line that is intersect to this two parallel line, we call them as a transversal. Okay, we call this line as a transversal or transversal. Okay, this line we have to call them that is transversal, and these two lines are parallel to each other. I'll name this as a P, and this is Q, and this is R. So P is parallel to Q and R is a transversal. So whenever if two lines are given and one of the line is intersect that two lines to make angles, okay, this line we have to call them transversal now. Okay, now transversal divide two parallel line into the pair of angles. Okay, so that pair of angles we have to call them as one of them that is corresponding angles. Okay, one of them is corresponding angles, second that alternate angles, and the third one that is co-interior angles. Okay, for the corresponding we have to write CORRES, corresponding angles. Second one that is alternate angles, and the third one that is co-interior angles. Three types of angles. Okay, three types of pair of angles can form in this situation. Okay, so where is the corresponding angles are formed, where is the alternate angles are formed, and where is the co-interior angles are formed. So here students, if P and Q are parallel to each other and R is a transversal of them, then I'll get the numbers. Okay, I'll get the name of the angles in the form of the number. Okay, so this is my first angle, this is my second angle. So angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. For the corresponding angles, corresponding pair of angles, which kind of the corresponding pair of angles, that is angle 1 and angle 2, which are the corresponding angles. Okay, this kind of the pair of angles are corresponding angles and both of them are always equal. Corresponding angles are always equal. Okay, now here one of the angle 3 and here is the one of the angle 4. Okay, so we have to name that as a 3 and 4. Angle 3 and angle 4 are also equal. For that they make a corresponding angles. Now we have to go for here, that is 5 and 6. Angle 5 and angle 6 make a corresponding angles. Okay, and angle 7 and angle 8 make a corresponding angles. Okay, and always they are equal. Always they are all equal. How to specify corresponding angles? So corresponding angles are shown in the same side. Okay, corresponding angles are shown in the same side. Okay, now 1 and 2 are in the same side of the angles, 3 and 4 also in the same side, 7 and 8 are also in the same side, and 5 and 6 are also in the same side. Okay, now wait for the alternate angles. For the alternate angles, that is in interior part of the P and Q. Okay, here is the interior part of the P and Q, and in the interior part of the P and Q that are formed in the cross. Okay, that are formed in the cross section. Okay, so angle 5 and angle 2 are equal. Pair of alternate angles, that is angle 5 and angle 2 are pair of alternate angles. Okay, 5 and 2 make a pair of alternate angles, and 3 and 8 are also make up alternate angles. Okay, then alternate angles also are equal. Okay, 3 and are also equal, and 5 and 2 are also equal because they make a pair of alternate angles. Okay, pair of alternate angles, that means they form cross section. Okay, they make a cross section. Okay, in the interior portion only. And third one, that is co-interior angles. Pair of co-interior angles. From here, pair of co-interior, that is in this portion we are taking also in the interior part, but not in the cross section, but in the same side. In the same side, 5 and 8. Okay, sum of the 5 and 8. Angle 5 plus angle 8 make a 180 degree. Okay, sum of these two angles make a 180 degree, and sum of 3 and 2 also make a 180 degree. Okay, sum of 3 and 2 are also make a 180 degree. Okay, so we have to also call them angle 5 and angle 8 are the supplementary angles, and 3 and 2 are also a supplementary angles. From the name of the angles. Okay, from the name of the angles we can see that here is the pair of the co-interior angles. Co-interior angles, that means interior part of these two parallel lines. Okay, in the interior part of the two parallel lines we can go for the same side of the angles, not in the cross section. When we have to go the cross section, that means that's the alternate angles, and alternate angles are also equal. But now we have to go for the in the same side of the equation, same side of the line. So here the 5 and 8 are angles we got, then 5 and 8 are equal to the 180 degree. That make angles equal to 180 degree. Okay, and angle 3 and angle 2 make angles of 180 degree. Okay, sum of these two angles also make a 180 degree, and sum of these two angles also make a 180 degree. Clear? Here is the pair of the angles, that is corresponding angles, alternate angles, and co-interior angles. Okay, this is the main concept. This is the main basic concept of for the exercise 6.2. Okay, please note down this. Please, if you can't understand, please notify me whenever you have to. Okay, clear? Now we have to move for the questions. In the exercise 6.2, we can see that there is always parallel lines are given and transversal. Parallel lines and transversal are given. Okay, in the exercise 6.2 there is the sums like parallel and with the transversal. All kind of these sums are with the parallel lines and transversal with them. Okay, so one of them, that is in the given figure, find the values of x and y and then show that AB parallel to CD. Okay, that is figure is given like two parallel lines are given and one of them transversal are given. Okay, so here is that here angle 50 degree is given. Second thing, that is here angle x is given, y angle is given at here, and angle 130 is given at here. Okay, so find the value of x and y. Here in the given, okay, in the given there is not any kind of the particular things are given. Okay, so we have to write as AB and CD are two lines, and we can take that AB and CD are two lines, and PQ is a transversal. Okay, AB and CD are two lines and PQ is transversal. Okay, so we have to find value of x and y, to find x and y, and also we have to prove that AB parallel to CD. Okay, so here my solution, that is 130 degree, that is angle we have to name here also, that is M and N. Okay, here the two intersecting points CD and AB is intersecting point, we have to name that as M and N. Now angle C and Q and angle M and D. Okay, angle C and Q and angle M and D are vertically opposite angles. Okay, you can see that. Okay, so vertically opposite angles are equal always, so we have to write that therefore angle C and Q is equal to the M and D. Okay, then C and Q is equal to 130 degree. Okay, so we can write that therefore 130 degree is equal to M and D. So value of the M and D is equal to the 130 degree, and now M and D is equal to the given as a Y. M and D is noted by as a Y. So therefore angle M and D is equal to 130 degree. Therefore angle, now M and D written as a Y, so angle Y is equal to 130 degree. Okay, now here is the PQ is a straight line, and here is also a linear pair are formed at this point. Okay, this is the linear pair of angles. Okay, you can see that. Okay, so that's why we have to write as a angle AMP. Okay, we have to write that angle AMP plus angle AMP plus AMN. Okay, is equal to 180 degree linear pair okay, 180 degree linear pair. Okay, AMP this angle and AMN that is this angle is equal to the 180 degree. Sum of these two angle is equal to 180 degree because linear pair of angle. Now AMP is 50 degree plus AMN that is denoted as the angle X. So angle X equal to 180. So therefore angle X equal to 180 minus 50. Okay. Therefore angle X equal to 130 degree. And angle X equal to 130 degree. Here students, PQ is transversal and AB and CD are only two lines, not a parallel lines are given. In this question AB and CD are two lines only, not a parallel lines given. We have to prove that that's are parallel. Okay, so for that we can see that here is a X and here is a Y. Both of them are equal and they form the alternate pair of angles. They are in the interior part. They are both of the interior part and make a cross section. So for that both of them are the pair of alternate angles we have to say. Okay. Here we have to say angle X is equal to angle Y because of the making the pair of alternate angles. Okay. So that's why. So therefore AB is parallel to CD. Here is the pair of alternate angles are formed. Now pair of alternate angles are formed in one of them, that is if AB and CD are parallel. Okay. So here is my AB and CD are parallel. That's why we have to write that. AB and CD are not given in question that is parallel, but here is the pair of the alternate angles are formed. That's why we have to write that are parallel. Okay. From theorem that I will teach you. Okay. Basic concept from this question before this question. That is, if lines are parallel, therefore pair of corresponding angles, pair of alternate angles and pair of coincident angles are formed. But if the pair of corresponding angles or if the pair of alternate angles or if the pair of the coincident angles are formed, then also we have to say that both of the lines they are also parallel. Okay, that's also vice versa. Okay, if lines are parallel, so all three types of the pair are formed. Okay, if all three types of or any one of them, okay, any one of them pair are formed, so also we have to say that lines are parallel. Okay, that's a vice versa. Okay, done. So students, I hope you have to enjoy this class. Okay, so now till then, goodbye and stay blessed.